Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Max and Howard Drink Beer. I am Max.
And I am Howard.
So, today we are drinking one of Hinterland's beers. It is a Door County cherry wheat. If you've never had it, it is definitely a Wisconsin beer.
Yeah, it says it's brewed in Green Bay, so Hinterland is out of the Green Bay area. So, hey, they're a local beer, and it's I think that's the first local beer that we've had on this show, which is really exciting.
So it is definitely something. I talked with the guy near us, and he had a partial case, and said, "Well, do you want it?" And I said, duh.
What was the name of the store?
I don't actually know what the name of the store. I think it says Discount Liquor.
Yeah, is that little corner store? Oh man, right on.
Yeah, that's the same guy is always there every time I walk in.
Yeah, that's a good guy.
So it's on Cleveland, so I'm assuming it's probably Cleveland Discount Liquor store.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. We'll have to do a little bit of research, and we like that guy, so
he always takes care of us, and nothing's ever outrageous.
Yeah, so we'll have to get an idea of what's what, and we'll pitch that to him. So Max is taking the first sip here. He's kind of getting an idea of what's that, and I'm about to take my first sip. I'm going to take my first step. I took my first step years ago. Max, what are you thinking about the beer so far?
I could drink it. I'm really not huge into the wheat ales area. It is apparently an American wheat ale. I know nothing about ales.
Okay.
So I kind of wish it had a little bit more cherry taste to it, but I mean then it'd be soda, right?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Me, I like the soda beers. Once I start going down like soda, that's when it starts to get dangerous. So maybe that's a good thing for everybody. What I'll tell you is this. It tastes a little bit more bitter than sour. What you would get with the cherry, you still kind of get that sweet wheat beer. But, that kind of explains why it's got that little bit of a kick to it, because it is an ale.
Right.
So it's a little bit more bitter and a little, I was hoping to get like a little bit of tart, a little bit of sweet, and that's what I was kind of looking to get. But I will say this, it's good. It's got a kind of a good aftertaste.
Well, it's definitely something that I'm, if it pops up again to get, I will drink it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's on sale.
Well, on sale beer tastes better, especially it's like free beer.
Yeah, I kind of compare this to I'll compare this to the one that I had a while back. I'd say almost a year ago now. Yeah, probably about a year ago. It was same kind of deal. Rainier cherry, wheat lager or whatever Leinenkugel was pushing at the time.
That's right. Liney's did do something like this.
And it was almost the exact opposite. You did have that sweet and tart taste, but there was a weird aftertaste. And this one's a little bit.
Weren't they trying to do like a variation on a berry Weiss or something like that?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Because I know Leinenkugels kind of stray away from the ales.
Yeah,
so
they do a lot of the lighter beers.
Yeah.
Even their Wisconsin Pale Ale, I would say, is lighter than the average pale ale. But this is, like I said, it's the exact opposite. You're it's a little bit bitter and off-putting at first, then you get that sweet aftertaste. And I really like this. This is good.
Well, that's good. I mean, you just talked about sodas. I don't know if you noticed that what's going on right now at Sprecher has done their Sweet 16 bracket for their sodas.
Did you vote?
I did.
I voted right away, too.
I did. The minute I saw it, I'm going to have a tough time believing anything's going to beat root beer. The only thing I think that could throw it is cream soda. Unless you are a true Sprecher root beer or a Sprecher fan, most people don't venture beyond those two.
You say that, and I'm definitely going to be pulling for Orange Dream.
I'm
the
sure.
creamsicle
I'm sure.
one. So, I'm an orange soda guy more than anything. That's why the Bud Light oranges taste so good, because it's like drinking orange soda, and it's not like you're drinking alcohol.
Yeah,
so.
right. And that's when it becomes a problem.
No, because you don't get drunk off of Bud Light. If you do, you probably have more problems than you'd like to admit.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, I'm loving this. Have you ever been to Door County?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
I've been told, and I mean, maybe I have been, and I don't remember.
Oh. Wow.
I know,
usually I go the other way. I go to Tijuana. And
I'm saying, when I was a kid, we have family friends who live up in the Green Bay area.
Okay.
Shawano specifically.
Huh.
And, their parents and my parents were friends in high school. So they were born, I don't know, 6 months or so before I was.
Yeah.
So we've grown up, even though we haven't been close, we've grown up together, our whole lives. So it's really entertaining that I got married last year.
Right.
The weekend after Michael had his wedding. And he is one of the triplets. Lauren's is coming up in May.
Nice.
And Nick's is next October, or in October this
Oh,
year,
there you
2020.
No.
So I mean,
all within a year.
All within a
That's
year.
kinda wild.
It's kind of been that kind of spiel for all of it. So I feel like, my mom probably dragged us through Door County for something at some point.
Yeah.
Or maybe her and their parents went.
That makes sense.
I don't know. It's really entertaining because her name is Sue as well.
Oh, Sue and Sue.
Sue and Sue.
Excellent.
And then, ready for their dad's name? Are you
Max.
ready? Can you guess it?
It's Max.
No, it's Joe.
Oh, I wasn't going to guess Joe.
But...
Okay. We were always more of a Wisconsin Dells family.
Yep.
We went over, we had a timeshare, and oh man, that was awesome. We used to get a cabin for the weekend, bum around there for a little bit. We saw Robot World. That was always really a lot of fun. And eventually everything around there, it just gets stupid anyway. And you just sit in the cabin, relax, watch a little TV, hang out a little bit, and have some fun. Go out to some fancy restaurants every now and again. And yeah, life is good. We were always a Dallas kind of group. So I don't know if we ever... I don't think we're anywhere near Door County.
I don't think I went to the Dells. Let me think about this. The first time I went to the Dells area was actually when I worked at the kite shop.
Oh, okay.
So I actually went each year after the chaos, but before the fall chaos.
Yeah.
The owner, Scott, would give the manager, Jeff, some money, and he would pay for the gas and the tickets for, myself, Sam, Sam's brother, Alex, Jeff, and then usually like one or two other employees. And like the six of us would go up as a, hey, thank you for all of the craziness that you guys have endured with me.
Right.
This is the slow week. Take it off. You guys go up, for like 2 days. Have fun.
Yeah, right on.
Here you go. The tickets are on me.
Cool.
So that was the cool thing.
Where'd you go?
We'd usually go just pick a water park.
Did you go to a different one each year?
Actually, I think we went to the same ones in a row.
Nice.
Because I only went twice.
Yeah, I mean, the more money you save there, the cheaper place you go, the more money you spend on beer.
So I mean, there was that, just that whole fun thing. Everybody really hates on the guy. The guy was crazy. He's a kite enthusiast. Well,
kite enthusiast.
I can't even say enthusiast. He was an airplane enthusiast.
Oh, okay.
Who opened up a shop in Mayfair Mall.
Right.
And so many people came and asked him, "Will you sell kites here?" That as you know, when enough people ask you for something, you go and find a way to do it.
Right.
So he started that. The kite legend of Milwaukee, Frank Motz, had just passed away.
Oh, wow.
So Scott started selling stuff out of a van in Veterans Park.
Cool.
Because it is crazy windy there. There's
Yeah.
always wind. And he did it one year, and then the next year he got approached by the county, Milwaukee County, and like, no, we'd like you to sell this here to promote the park.
Right.
And that was, I don't know, 30 some years ago.
Right.
And I mean, the guy did everything. You want to talk about shameless self-promotion, that guy will show you how to do it. I got to tell you, he had the greatest radio voice I've ever heard.
Oh, really?
When he would talk and say things, because he would go and he'd do little ads throughout the kite festivals he put on, and he would go and he would pre-record them in a sound studio.
Oh, awesome.
So they were sound clips, so he could just go, and everything was just, they were hilarious. You can tell anybody who's ever worked there will just say, Gift of Wings, and the other person will say, and giftofwings.com. And everybody will get that, and I mean, it is what it is. It was a summer job that lasted much longer than it ever should have.
Right.
But, yes, hi, Sadie. Sadie, do you want to say hi? Sadie does not want to say hi, everybody. Sadie is my dog.
Yes. That needs attention right now.
Right now, huh? Right now, yes. Yes, what?
Right now.
You should be taking pictures of
Yeah,
this.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
That's because you're...
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to, anyway. We'll see.
So that was that crazy part.
Right, yeah. I actually drive by Gift of Wings just to get here. It's off of Highway 100 there,
One of them.
Right.
One of them. He has 3 shops now, I think.
Oh, okay. So that's the one shop. And that's close to, close enough, I suppose, to Veterans Park.
If 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on traffic and everything.
Yeah, that seems high, even.
But
gets me...
But I mean, the guy went crazy with everything. I mean, all those blimps that that are at the basketball games and stuff. Yeah, we did that. I actually got to go for one of them in Minnesota.
You got to ride in the blimp?
No, I got to go with and teach people how to fly the blimp.
Huh.
Because he would make the blimps, and then he would teach you how to fly them. And every Bucks game, every Admirals game, it's him and one other guy. Wow. So he would go to every game and fly them and everything. I mean, guy was insanely busy, but it was interesting, And when I learned how to make T-shirts and stuff,
right,
I realized that, holy crap, this guy was making all of his own T-shirts. He was making his own coffee mugs, his own Christmas ornaments.
You save a lot of money doing that way.
Yeah, when you are a factory and you're producing a product, it's different. So that was that big thing, but that was, the only time I've ever gone to the Dells besides Sam's family goes camping every year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So that's something that I started doing a couple years ago. I've only gone once because my job always wouldn't allow me to take multiple days off.
Sure.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So the game plan, the standing game plan as of right now is to be out there for camping this year.
Oh, you're going to actually camp?
Well, there is a friend of ours who's having a wedding, and I'm going to camp with Sam, and Katie as well as Morgan are going to come up as well. So it's going to be a adventure, to say the least.
Right. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah. No, I have all my years driving up this way and never been to Gift of Wings. Not even stopped in, but drove by it, know where it's at.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. I did a lot of stuff there. It was maybe 5 years I worked there.
Wow.
You know, so it was definitely a intriguing job, and
Wow.
we
5
enjoyed
years.
it, you know, as long as we could. And then we all left at the same time. So
5 years there, 8 years at Boxhorn.
yeah, can you believe the level of loyalty to jobs?
Yeah. Yeah, and here I am. I bounce around like a pinball.
Well, somebody has to, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, so hey, Cherry Wheat, Hinterland. I think they make a Packer beer, but yeah, definitely a group of people I want to see more from.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, very tasty, well brewed. And at the very least, it's a good beer. You know?
In beer, in
Yeah.
life, there is a choice. The tried, the trodden, or the adventurous and the bold. We choose adventure. Congratulations. You did too.
Look at that. He's reading off of the...
That's on the bottle.
That's off of the bottle. I'll read the government warning. I'm just kidding. I'm not reading that, but...
It's always fun when a beer dares you to do something like that. You know, I enjoyed the not Irish whiskey specifically for that.
Right.
Is the smack talk that the bottle is talking at you.
Yeah, that's a good beer, and that's a good whiskey too.
It's a good beer and a good whiskey.
Well, if you combine them together, then yeah, probably. Where else am I at? Yeah, Hinterland. So definitely check out your local freezer. See if there's a Hinterland in there.
I'm sure it's not hard to find. You know, Wisconsin's getting pretty good at getting everything around.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what do you think about it, Howard? What do you give it? Your rating
We got to
here?
really figure out a better ranking system. I'll tell
Yes.
you that, because this is a really good beer.
Yep.
You know, but it's not something that, you know, I'd go out of my way to, like, buy. You know what I mean? So, I think what we should do is this. We'll do pass. We'll do buy it on sale. We'll do drink at a bar. We'll do top 10 or whatever. So, if this was on sale, I'd buy it again.
Oh, yeah,
easily.
absolutely.
So that's kind of where I'm at. You know, it's not something that I'd go out of my way to buy full price, but it is a good beer. It does have good flavor, and you know that's important.
I'd be interested. I'd probably have one in a bar.
Yeah,
You know, if they had something like it. You never know. Everybody's all over the place.
right. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, hey, that's kind of that.
All right. Well, Howard, it's about that time. My beer's getting low.
Yeah, hey.
So, just want to thank everybody for listening. Once again, I am Max.
And I am Howard.
And this has been Max and Howard Drink Beer. Cheers.
Cheers.